to Night of Theater. For those that don't know who I am Miss Jennings. So if you like the play, it's Beck. If you don't, it's Jennings. So what you're going to see tonight is a collection of all the pieces that went to competition. Well, not all the pieces. Some people chose not to do it way back there in the white with her black hair. But this is everything that people performed either at juniors or at our high school level. One of the other things, we rotate our one-act competition every year. So this year it was the high school. So you're going to see the one-act piece first. It is entitled, next slide. It is entitled Asylum. It was a piece written by Jeremy McDonough back in 1975. It is part of the sort of absurdist collection, so it's a little weird. If you don't get it, don't feel bad. I'll explain it to you later. But what did you guys want me to tell them? Just think inside out. Gone wrong. Yes, the big pirate scene is awesome in it. All right. So with that being, so what you're going to see is they're doing it as they did it in the competition. So the lighting is a little funky and all that. The only thing they're not going to do is slate. Usually there's somebody off to the side like, Troop 4637, are you ready? And they go, yeah! But we'll do that just for fun. Am I missing anything? I can't. All right. Enjoy.
Lights before we get started, will ya?
Who needs lights? This thing looks better in the dark.
Mitch, will you get the lights?
Sure. Hey, I want to dance some more.
Give us a break, huh?
Just my luck. A bunch of shut-ins.
Hey, I liked it better the other way.
Discretion, please.
I'm so horribly embarrassed.
We do have standards, you know.
Yeah, low.
Why do you even come down here?
Now, is this how a happy family acts?
In my house, we never really knew if anybody liked you or not. Lights all right?
This whole thing is so very important. You can always get out, you know. I would, but I think I found a home.
You're gonna be such a...
Now. If we all turn on each other, it's all over. At least he still wants to be here. Let's get moving. Places, please.
Places!
Come on, William.
This is my holy day.
Stan.
All right.
Opening.
They're taking over, I tell you, positively taking over. I've got to think about something. There's a definite problem here. Who's got the manpower? We do. Who knows what's best for the country? We do. Then, how come they're taking over then? But they forgot one thing.
What?
Our nationalism, that's what. We can clap the pants off them there. I mean, who's more nationalistic than us? I said, who's more nationalistic than us?
I get it.
Nobody is.
Oh, yeah.
Nationalism? Check. The right? Check. What's missing?
Guns,
Got guns.
bullets,
What do you think we're gonna hit him with the butts? Got bullets. It's something else. Yeah. What could it be?
Good afternoon, sir. Dinwiddie of Dinwiddie, Dickens, and
I'm busy.
Consulting firm here. Sir, what you mean that is to say a commodity that is missing is...
Wait a second. Hey! Back off on that, will you? Now, what were you saying?
I said what you need is... organization.
Come into my office, Dimwitty. Have a chair.
Thank you.
Now, what's your plan?
The way I see it, big picture-wise, is that you're overly diversified. There's societies here, vigilantes there. Your eggs are in too many baskets, if you read me.
That may be affirmative.
It is. Obviously, you should all come together, form a conglomerate.
By George, that may be it. Form a conglomerate. Leave your card, my secretary.
You have no secretary.
I beg your pardon.
Mr. Hart, please take Mr. Dimwitty's card.
Must you treat me like a servant?
Sorry, would you mind taking the card, Mr. Hart?
Your card, please.
Thank you.
Right this way. There's just one thing I don't quite understand.
What's that?
He never calls me Snookums anymore.
Well, we all have our crosses to bear.
Mr. Hart!
Call me Snookums, won't you? We're alone.
Mr. Hart, this is a business office.
All right, all right. How about Snooks?
Snooks. Okay, Snooks, call a meeting of all the societies at once. There are urgent matters we must discuss.
Right away.
Gentlemen, you may be seated. I have discovered what organization has lacked.
What, CC?
Organization!
Organization.
With due consideration, it's time to choose regional leaders.
First chooser.
Well, you don't really quite got the spirit of things, Phoebe.
Well, if I don't choose, I never get picked.
You do too get picked.
Sure, for right field.
Well, I like your enthusiasm a lot, Phoebe. I like that a lot. I better take the bull by the horns, obligation-wise.
I'm not afraid, CC.
You'll be in charge of our northern operations,
I'll
yes.
give it all I've got.
I know you will. Now we need south and east sections, yes. Your south and your east, DD.
Sorry, CC.
North, south, and east sections, take your position. The west, it's to the left. Any more questions?
None, sir.
Excellent. North, south, and east sections, take your positions. Forward face. Prepare to defend. Defend! Now we're ready for anything. Wait a second. There's something still missing.
Did anybody bring lunch? I got it. Then everything's here.
Huh.
What about the... I hate to even mention it.
Speak up, son. We're all friends.
No, it's nothing. It's nothing really.
No. What is it?
Well, there's no enemies.
Huh. There isn't.
Ding dang if there ain't. That's a good one on you, CC.
Harper! Hey, Harper, we gotta have some enemies. Enemies somewhere out there?
Let me check. Enemies. They'll be right with you.
I doubt it. The enemy approaches! What kind of enemies are those?
It's our style.
Put a little more menace in it, won't you?
We didn't really feel it that way.
Harper.
We're your enemies.
Fine. The enemy approaches! Open fire! He's firing! You not one bullet hit you. How is this possible? How in the... How could this happen to me?
prosecutor.
Your Honor, the defendant is tried with the heinous crime of pandering.
What? Quiet.
Yes, pandering, Your Honor.
I, for one, am deeply disappointed in the defendant's behavior. Is she supposed to be acting like that? If she's going to keep it up, I might as well get back to my desk. The stock market is a jungle, as Your Honor knows, and every second I spend away from my ticker is money lost.
Your point is well taken, Mrs. Foreman. The defendant will please not act like that.
I didn't do it.
See? That's exactly what I mean. If you keep that up, I'm gonna tell the guard to use force.
Force! Ooh! Would the judge mind if I helped?
Oh, I don't see why not.
Oh, thank you! Your Honor, that's hardly a democratic pronouncement.
It isn't?
If she gets to help, we should all.
Okay, everybody gets to.
Even me?
If you must, Mr. Prosector.
I can't wait.
This is just so... Nothing.
Thank you.
Nuts.
Me too.
Mr. Protractor, if you may continue.
What crime is lower than pandering? What criminal is lower than the panderer? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, look at her. Did she pander the dirty lusts of promiscuous men? No. Did she pander young girls to lecherous octogenarians? No. Her crime was far worse. She pandered to public taste. She sits before you, the most inhumane of women, a so-called animal trainer. Under the guise of entertainment, she exploited her victim, Chuckles the Wonder Beagle. Poor Chuckles was forced to run back and forth across that hardwood stage, hour after hour, performing dangerous tricks without even a chew bone to ease his exhaustion.
Chuckles got 2 chew bones every show.
Your generosity overwhelms us.
By the way, stop acting like that.
Friends, Chuckles is no longer with us.
I got him a great job in Seattle.
Gone forever,
He'll be home in October.
never to be seen again. Crucify her, crucify her, crucify her, crucify her, crucify her.
Shut up, will you? The laws of this state make no mention of crucifixion.
Well, this being an election year, Your Honor, perhaps.
Okay. Crucify her!
Chuckles, you came to rescue me, boy.
Your Honor, this is most irregular.
I noticed.
The court to accept the testimony of a mere dog? Anyone can see that she's been bribed. Look at the distended belly. What a pox on justice.
Well, what do we do?
Well, I propose a double crucifixion.
No.
Why not stretch his curl along with its decadent master?
2 for the price of 1, eh?
Such promotions are excellent for business, provided you keep your overhead down.
How much would a couple of slabs of wood go for? $2, $3?
An outstanding investment.
Thank you. Thanks.
Chuckles, don't leave me, boy.
I've got a matinee in Seattle, so...
So long, old trooper. Give my regards to, well, never mind.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. It's all right, lass. Nothing was lost. Mr. Protractor, order those timbers in a larger size, will you?
Elijah?
Larger. We'll use the guard instead. This 2-for-1 deal is far too good to pass up.
If I may make a further point,
I don't see why not.
couldn't we round it to 3? Everyone knows the third time's the charm.
Isn't it bad luck to have 3 on a cross?
We're not superstitious, are we?
Of course not.
And it is often done that way.
Okay. 3 it is. Any volunteers?
Your Honor, might I do it?
Salute this citizen gentleman. Seldom shall you see such a public spirited display. You may be the 3rd, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. You are going to use nails, aren't you?
What else?
Thank you.
Now, it is the order of this court that the crucifixion shall be held. What? Really? Stop playing the game.
Once, when I was a very little girl, my father took me to a garden in a park. There were flowers of all the colors you can imagine. Reds and whites and yellows and hundreds of other shades. I couldn't enjoy one flower before another would come to me. After a while, every flower smelled the same, and one flower was like another, or another. I wanted to love each one and look at every part of it and get close to it, but I couldn't. There was a chain around the flower bed, a chain painted bright green. Looked almost like a long, long stem formed in a million links. Could touch the chain, but it was cold. Even on that summer day, it was cold. Cold like touching a building in the wintertime with your bare hands right after you'd taken off your gloves. I could see the flowers. All I could touch was the chain. I told my father that it was wrong, but he said it belonged there. Some might come and step on the flowers or cut them down or pull at their petals. You could smell them and see them. That's enough, he said. But it wasn't. The next day, I asked my mother to buy some seeds so I could have flowers of my own. Flowers I could see and smell and touch. I watched every day as the tiny buds burst the ground and then blossomed into bright colors. The garden was right outside my window, so I could smell my flowers each morning. And if I leaned way far out, I could almost see their petals. And when I went outside, out to them, I could gently lean down and touch their stems. And if I was very careful, their petals. My father said I ought to put a chain around my garden. Some might come and step on them, or cut them down, or pull at their petals. But I didn't want a chain. The next day, I couldn't smell my flowers. I leaned way far out, and I couldn't see their petals. I went outside, I saw leaves were smashed into the mud, stems were yanked up and thrown away on the ground, and petals of every color, lying each by itself. I picked up the petals and crushed them against my cheek, but they didn't feel the same. They were dead. All my flowers were dead. My father said I could plant them again, but I didn't. I gathered the leaves and stems and petals and laid them on the garden plot. Then I gently turned the ground over and patted it down. The next day I went back to the park. Nothing had changed there. You still smelled every flower at once and tried to leave each by itself, but you couldn't.
Hopeless of our cases. Yes, all of them total invalids.
they're standing.
Pitiful, isn't it? The problem was complicated by a complete mental breakdown. They refused to face their condition.
And there's no chance for recovery?
Practically none. Oh, we reach one occasionally, but it's rare.
What sort of therapy do you apply?
Since what we want to instill in them is reason, we try to talk them down, as it were.
It must be difficult.
We do think that one of them may be reclaimable. I'll illustrate the treatment with him. Stan, come here, will you?
Yes, doctor?
This lady has come to see the hospital. Huh? You know you mustn't do that.
Why? Is she afraid of me?
She's afraid of you because you're not normal.
I am normal.
No, I'm afraid you're not. You don't accept things as a normal person does, and you know what trouble that is.
I am normal. Ask them.
Can't expect us to take their word for it, can you? Someone like this must be the judge.
I am normal, or I want to be. You've got to help me.
All right, concentrate. Concentrate on what I say. Apply it to yourself.
I will.
You must begin to think and act like the normal person you can be, the normal person you should be. You must accept life as it actually is and accept yourself as you actually are. Set aside this myth of yours. Reject this unnatural life. Break down the walls you have built within yourself. Break it down. Shatter it. You must do this if you ever become normal. Become real.
Become real.
Don't let it slip away. Keep trying. Become normal. Become real. Come back to reality.
It's a miracle.
Like I said, help a few. No, merely an application of science.
I'm sure I can donate quite a tidy sum to your hospital.
You could certainly use it.
It would be criminal to interrupt your work.
Any questions? All right. We're going to take a 5-minute break while we reset for the test fees, and then we'll come back with the. Do you want to do it now?
Let's do it.
All right. Do it now?
Well, actually, she's not in here. We get to start. Hi, I'm Ryan Flood. I am one of the Knowlton coordinators. And every term, we like to recognize a few parent volunteers for all the extra and hard work that they do all the time. One of the people we're recognizing just stepped out, but it's John and Monica Kyle. They joined our Canterbury family last year, and right from the get-go, they said yes to everything. Lots of our requests were last minute, and one of them was always here. Just yesterday when we texted them to make sure that they were going to be here tonight to present this award, the response wasn't just yes, it was, yes, what can we do to help? We'll be there. So we just want to thank you guys both for joining our family, being a part of our Canterbury community, and for all of your enthusiasm and help. So thanks so much.
hello. Hi. Have a seat. Get yourselves comfortable. Find your spot again. Can we just give another round of applause for our one act? Little odd, little strange, making you think, little provocative in the best way, right? They did a great job. It was a very brave piece, is what I said to them, and I love brave theater. So now we're going to enter into the individual event portion of our evening. These are called the Thespies. And essentially, in addition to a one-act competition, our students have also put together individual events. Now, these pieces that they're about to perform, they truly did pick on their own for the most part, and rehearsed, coached, a little bit of coaching from either Mr. Beck or myself, sometimes both of us, but it really is a reflection of their hard work and their dedication. They're required to follow certain rules, like time limits. Certain shows are off limits, certain songs you're not allowed to perform. Hello, Wicked, right? There's certain things that you're not allowed to do. And so they have to adhere to a certain guideline. And they put these together and they perform them. Generally speaking, these pieces are performed in a much smaller environment than this one. Like usually they're performed in classrooms or a black box theater, and there's usually 3 judges in the room sort of critiquing them. And as I said to them earlier today and yesterday, this is an opportunity for them to simply enjoy the piece they've worked on and perform it for an audience of their friends and their family. So we're just going to do it similar. Some of them will slate, what's called slating, which is they introduce themselves and the piece, and some of them will do that and some of them will not. However, the name of the performer and the actor and the name of their piece will be on the slide behind them, so you know what they're performing and who they are. So without further ado, please welcome Grayson Mellis to the stage to perform his piece.
But I am. I have to. Somehow. Proud of your boy. I'll make you proud of your boy. Believe me, bad as I've been, while you're in for a pleasant surprise. I've wasted time. I've wasted me. So say I'm slow for my age, a late bloomer, okay. I agree that I've been one rotten kid. Some sun, some pride, and some joy. But I'll get over these lousing up, messing up, screwing up times. You'll see, but now comes the better part. Someone's gonna make good cross his stupid heart. Make good and finally make you proud of your boy. Tell me that I've been a louse and a loafer. You won't get a fight here, no ma'am. Say I'm a gold brick, a goof off, no good, but that couldn't be all that I am. Water flows under the bridge, let it pass, let it go. There's no good reason that you shouldn't believe me, not yet. I know, but someday and soon I'll make you proud of your boy. Though I can't make myself taller or smarter or handsome or wise, I'll do my best. What else can I do? Since I wasn't born perfect like Dad or you. Mom, I will try hard to make you proud of your boy.
humiliating that would be. Plus, he's the closest friend I have. By far, it's safer just to leave things how they are. 'Cause not to mention, there's that other fact. I don't exactly look like you. What's up, what you know, what you got to do? Be calm, cool, and collected. Lean on the line. Grow up, grow a spine, 'cause here's your perfect chance. Yeah, to pee my pants. You won't get rejected. You guys will be fine. Show the schools that you're collected. Calm and cool. You make it sound so easy.
It is, and I'll make sure you win. I'm hosting.
You would do that?
Of course. Oh God, I'm hosting.
What's wrong with you?
There's 600 people out there. What if I stand there and completely choke? I'm not like you, I can't just tell a joke. Tonight the only joke will be on me. The minute that they see I can't MC, my knees will buckle and my hands will shake. Just one mistake will make them feel.
What's so what? You know what you've got to do. Be calm, cool, and collected. So Oprah, you're not. Keep smiling and never let them see you sweat.
God, my pants are wet.
You'll get so respected. Like Oprah, but hot. Show the schools you're collected. Calm and cool. From a crisis comes an opportunity. We'll be BFFs before too long. From this unexpected female unity, I'm rolling the dice. I feel so strong. Red and Rosanna version 2.0 are both be going somewhere new. But so what? Do we know what we've got to do? We'll be calm, cool, and collected. 'Cause we're not alone. The future's unknown, but it is something good. Well, knock on wood. Jinx, who would have expected? We'd be side by side, but we are, and we're collected. Calm and terrified.
Hello. My name is Mateo Mendez. I'll be performing Try Me from She Loves Me. I have trained myself, going shelf by shelf, and I know every item in the store, every tube, jar, box, bottle, carton, and container, where they are, what they cost, what they're for. Although it's something you have never thought about, Mr. Marichek, try me. You need a man who knows things inside out, Mr. Marichek. Try me. You need help, or I have never spoken. And why bring someone in when I'm already broken? And Mr. Emergency, I won't let you down, Mr. Marichek. Try me. Oh, I can think of getting on my own bike, Mr. Marichek. Try me for first-class cooking and conscientious working. Mr. Marichek, why not try me? Woo. You wish to return this jar? I'm certainly what you are, ma'am. It smells like a drowned cat. It does have that in Marichek's manly claim with pride. The customer must be satisfied. The customer must be satisfied. By the way, we have a special sale on autumn heather. Let me spray some on your hand. Here we'll smell together. Ooh. My wife has used it time and again. It's very appealing to us men. I use it myself every now and then. Oh, certainly, madam. Miss Ritter! Miss Ritter. That's 26 for the autumn heather, 8 and 3 for the cream, 13 for that bottle of Mermaid Street, 1 and 2 for the eyebrow pencil, 9 for one shampoo, and then for the jar you're bringing back, that's a total for you. That's a total of 98 plus 4 and 2 for a jar. Ow, 100! Here's your change, 5 and 2. There you are. The biggest sale in several years, I believe. Thank you, madam. Please call again. Glad I can help. Here is my card. Thank you, madam. Please call again. Madam, I would gladly grow a mustache if you like Mr. Marichek. Try me. Oh, I can think of giving up my own pipe, Mr. Marichek. Try me for first-class cooking and conscientious working. Mr. Marichek, why not try me?
So, I'm on my way here, right? I'm waiting for the bus. And this guy drives by me. He honks at me, and he's like, "Hey, you got a nice figure." Except he didn't say figure. And I'm not gonna repeat what he said, because I'm a lady, right? So I'm like, "Why don't you drive off a cliff, you scum-sucking piece of trash?" You know, real ladylike, right? I don't use that language, because I'm demure. I got standards. So he stops. He puts his car in reverse, middle of traffic, and starts backing up. Beep, 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 beep. So I'm like, "Hey, moron, this isn't making you look any more attractive." And he's like, "What's your problem? You don't like people?" "I don't like you. You don't even know me. You know what your problem is? I don't need you to tell me what my problem is. You got a closed heart. You're not open to love. Go home and die. That's what I'm talking about." So you want to know what happens next? He gets out of his car, starts crossing 3 lanes of traffic. "I don't even know you, and I'm going to risk my life to get your number. I ain't giving you my number. Give me your number." "No." So he's walking across the traffic, right? Beat him. Hit by a semi-truck. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Camden Cash, and I will be performing 2 contrasting monologues. Thank you. Thank you, sir, for fitting me in. The reason I want to attend this university is, first of all, to party, and second, to meet some totes hot guys, like totes and totes. My life has just been so busy lately, you know, applying to schools, end-of-the-year club wrap-ups, getting into prestigious summer programs, and on top of all of that, I'm being filmed for a documentary. Yeah, I know, crazy. My brother knows this guy, and he's doing this, like, gritty, realistic piece about high schoolers, and I guess they thought I was interesting. Oh, and I probably should have told you this on the phone, but they're like right outside the door. I know it's weird and everything, but trust me, they're completely normal. They'll blur your face out if you want. Your likeness won't be used in any way. Plus, it's free publicity for your school, so if you could just sign that release and check that box. Fame.
feel like happy. Like, you know me, I'm not a happy person. I like foreign films. I guess some girls dream about their weddings, but I've always dreamed about my funeral. I always died prematurely in like a brutal bus accident, even though I never take the bus. Or like in the Salem witch trials, but it was always a closed casket because like mangled body. And Kiki always delivered the eulogy at my funeral, but it was like surprisingly moving. But now I'm at my wedding, and you read my favorite Edna St. Vincent Millay poem, and my husband's name is Roger. I didn't see that coming, but I'm glad I stuck around for it. Because when I wake up in the morning, my first thought isn't, shit, still not dead yet. It's, oh, it's morning. Thank you.
You don't understand. When I was 6, I had a birthday party, and my mom got a clown. It was a princess party. The sun was angry that day, hot as an oven. I was dressed as Ariel. Everyone else was dressed as Belle. The cake was Cinderella's castle, white frosted, topped with 2 plastic figurines, Cinderella and her prince. Their poorly painted faces frozen in the expression of alarm or joy. No one could tell which. But then came the clown. Boo Boo. He had the usual clown tricks. Oversized shoes, the buzzer handshake, and the squirting flower in the lapel. But behind his white makeup, I could see his vacant gray eyes. I despised Boo Boo on sight. But we managed. Ariel and 7 bells, sweating and chanting, humoring this dead-eyed clown. My brother, however, had other designs. He was 5 years older and had a pet python named Gus. Gus was 8 feet long and as sweet as a kid, but my brother loved bringing him out to terrify us. And so, he looped the python into his arms and crept into my party, right behind Boo Boo. And then, as the clown turned, his mouth, painted red like a fire hydrant, opened its shop, all his little clown tricks firing, water squirting from the flower as he reached out and grabbed the snake. The electric shock from the buzzer in his hand, combined with the water, ignited the snake. Smoke shot from Gus's eyeballs. My brother reeled back and flung the snake into the air, where it hit the ceiling fan on the highest setting due to the heat. Gus exploded. Flaming chunks of snake arced into the living room like debris from a mortar shell. Blood rained down on 8 screaming princesses, and I looked in horror to the kitchen, where Gus's severed head landed with a plop on my birthday cake, crushing Cinderella and her prince, and setting the trick candles ablaze. And I remember Boo Boo's voice singing, "Happy birthday to you," as my friends, their yellow dresses speckled red with snake blood, bled. 2 smashed through windows. 1 rammed into the front door. Another hurled herself into our large aquarium. You don't come back after that. We moved cities, changed identities, started a new life. And that is why I do not prefer the company of clowns. Thank you.
Sometimes in order to be a good driver, you really have to put yourself out there. Take risks.
Take risks, okay.
Can I just tell you something? I feel like we have a real connection.
Really?
This might be my favorite driver's test ever.
Seriously?
You want a hug?
I'm driving right now.
Can I check the side of you then?
Oh, and turn right. Oh, that's nice. That's the stuff. You're very huggable.
Oh,
Did I screw it up? Did I make it weird?
no, I enjoy being hugged by strangers.
Awesome. You're like the daughter I never wanted. Oh, shoot. I gotta take this. Take the road to the highway. Frank, yeah, I'm in a driver's test right now. What else would I be doing? Oh, that's nice. No, she happens to be a very good driver. Frank, would you shut up about that? I asked you to do one thing. Oh, come on. You know the reason you think that, Frank? It's because I don't respect you. I don't respect you, Frank. It's hard to respect a guy who doesn't get out of pajamas until the Price is Right is over. You know what? My dreams are dying too. My dreams are dying too. Okay, Frank? Oh, stop it. Stop crying, Frank. My gardener. All right, it's time to hit the highway. This is my favorite part. This is awesome. You ready?
I think so.
All right, living on the edge. We are woman, right?
I'm pretty sure.
We don't need men, do we?
No.
Like Thelma and Louise. Woo, you ever see that movie?
Is that the one where they drive off a cliff?
Yeah. Forget about Thelma and Louise. Take the on-ramp. Accelerate. Start to 65 miles per hour.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. I want you to pull in the left lane and pass that semi-truck.
Okay.
Give some gas.
But I'm already going the speed limit.
I know. Give some gas.
Should I go over the speed limit?
Should I go over the speed limit? Let me talk about life. Okay. People are going to put up signs. Right turn on red. School zone. Wrong way. And you know what those signs are designed to do? They're designed to hold you back in life. It is about blowing past those signs. You tell me speed limit, I don't care. I set my own speed limit. You say deer crossing? No. This is a life crossing. So I want you to take that steering wheel, take that gas pedal, and go, girl. No limits.
Okay, no limits.
That's right. YOLO, let's take it to 70.
Oh boy.
You know what's better than 70? 75.
Okay.
You know what's better than 75? 80. You go, girl.
Woohoo! See you later, semi.
Boom! You know what I'm thinking?
What?
Look at that speedometer. There's a whole bunch of little numbers past 80, aren't there? Why would they put those numbers if they didn't want the car to go that fast?
I'm a little scared.
No. Highway drive isn't about fear. It's about the absence of fear. I want to see 85.
Oh my gosh.
I want to see 90.
No, I can't go any faster.
There's more numbers on the speedometer, Gail. There's more left than the speed limit. Hit it. I want triple digits.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Woo! Yeah, Georgie, let's go, Georgie!
Okay.
Come on, Georgie, show us what you can do! Woo! Oh! Wee. Take the exit now!
You want me to pull over?
Take the exit! Turn! Hit the brakes! Go left! Go right! Watch out for the curb! Watch out for the squirrel! Hit the brakes! Stop! That was awesome! Oh my gosh, that's the best of my life! Woohoo! High five! High five! Yes! Thank you. Irene,
Oh, hey, Agatha.
I need to talk to you.
Okay. Okay, like, see you later, guys. It's all right. I wasn't doing anything important. Drag me wherever.
Did you hear about Paul?
Yeah, like, that really sucks.
It's more than sucks, Irene. It's totally unfair.
Paul's been in trouble before. He should be used to it.
That's not the point.
What do I care what the point is? All I know is that it isn't happening to me. Oh, I would just die if I ever got expelled. I mean, I wouldn't be able to show my face at all. Especially after doing something so stupid like what they did. I mean, if you're gonna get expelled, it shouldn't be for something stupid. It should be for something really bad like cheating or stealing or running someone down the parking lot or...
Irene, that is not the point.
Well, sorry. Excuse me for breathing.
Paul and Elliot did the same thing. They should be treated equally, and it shouldn't matter that Paul's been in trouble before. Don't you agree? Don't you think they should be treated the same?
But if Elliot gets expelled, like, he won't be able to play basketball.
So what?
So what? The team needs it. They'll lose the championship. He's like their #1 player. They're ace in the hole.
And what about Paul?
Paul doesn't play basketball.
Irene! This is really important.
Why does Paul have to play basketball? I mean, he couldn't want to go against Dr. Creon?
I don't know. Maybe? Yes.
I'm so out of here. Have a nice life.
Wait a second.
Have you thought about this? Like, actually thought?
I'm thinking on my feet here, Irene. I don't know what I'm thinking.
You'll probably get expelled too. Dr. Creon will throw you out of here like yesterday's trash.
I'm not afraid of him.
Won't that like completely destroy, pulverize, and annihilate your chances of getting that scholarship you've been drooling after for 4 years?
I hadn't thought about that.
Well,
Yeah, they probably wouldn't give it to me if I got expelled.
and it doesn't matter to you that you're ruining your entire life?
It's not my entire life.
Have you totally, completely, absolutely lost your mind?
Are you with me?
Are you nuts?
I want you to help me. The more people you have, the better. The
You
more...
want to go against Dr. Creon? I don't think so.
What are you so afraid of?
Agatha, I have my whole high school life ahead of me. If I screw up now, that's gonna affect everything I do for the rest of my life. You want me to ruin my life over Paul and Elliot?
They're your brothers.
They're pigs. I like have trouble keeping my lunch down just thinking about them. But nothing. I have to get back to my friends.
It doesn't matter. I don't want your help.
I'm not gonna tell anyone about what you're doing. Rumors spread too fast around here.
I don't care. Say what you like. Tell the whole world.
I can't believe you're being so stupid, Aggie. You'll like be finished before you even begin. Ugh.
Traitor. I knew you wouldn't like help. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Carson Graham, and I will be performing Winters on the Wing from the musical A Secret Garden, written by Lucy Simon and Marcia Norman. This piece has no asterisks, so you can't leave. And I proudly represent Troop 46. Winters on the wing, here's a fine spring morn. Coming clean through the night, come the May, I say. The winter's taking flight, sweeping dark, cold air out to sea. Spring is born, comes the day, I say. And you'll be here to see it. Stand and breathe it all our day. Stoop and feel it, stop and hear it, spring, I say. And now the sun is climbing high, rising fast on fire, gliding down through the gloom on the grey, I say. The sun spells the doom of the winter's rain, ice and chill must retire on the day, say I. And you'll be here to see it. Oh, stand and breathe it all our day. Stoop and feel it, stop and hear it, spring, I say, be gone, ye howling gales, be off, ye frosty morns, all ye solid streams, begin to thaw. Melt, ye waterfalls, parch ye frozen winter walls. See now it's starting, and now the mist is lifting high, leaving bright blue air, rolling clean across the moor. Come the May, I say, the storm soon be by, leaving clear blue sky. Soon the sun will shine. Come the day, say I, and you'll be here to see it. Oh, stand and breathe it all the day. Stoop and feel it, stop and hear it, spring, I say.
name is Marissa Iannelli, and tonight I will be performing The Fire Within Me from Little Women the Musical. This musical is asterisk for death, so if that disturbs you, get out. And without further ado, I proudly represent Troop 4637. Several days before Christmas. It was several days before Christmas. The girls sat about the parlor and grumbled about their fate. It's not fair. Some girls have pretty things while we have nothing, said Ned, the oldest and most romantic. And it won't be Christmas without presents, said Amy with her usual pout. We haven't got Father to read to us, said Joe, who yearns to travel and write great books. Only Beth said, in a tone so sweet angels would have listened. But we've got each other. Everything I promised them is here. All of us, the way we used to be. We will always have each other. They will always be the fire in my heart. Here I go, and there's no turning back. My great adventure has begun. I may be small, but I've got giant plans to shine as brightly as the sun. Here in all the smallest details of this, here in this attic, suddenly life is something fast. The four of us, forever here at last. As unexpected as can be. A sun
I'm performing a song called Watch What Happens from Newsies, and I proudly represent District 11, Troop 88860. Write what you know, so they say. All I know is I don't know what to write or the right way to write it. This is big, lady, don't screw it up. This is not some little vaudeville I'm reviewing. Poor little kids versus rich, greedy sourpusses. Ha! It's a cinch. It could practically write itself, and let's pray it does. 'Cause if I may have mentioned, I have no clue what I'm doing. Am I insane? This is what I've been waiting for all that. Plus the screaming of 10 angry editors. A girl? It's a girl. Who is she? Is that illegal? Look, just go and get her. Not only that, there's a story behind the story. Thousands of children exploited, invisible. Speak up, take a stand, and there's someone to write about it. That's how things get better. Give life's little guys some ink, and when it dries, just watch what happens. Those kids will live and breathe right on the page, and once they're center stage, you watch what happens. And Lucer with her camera and her pen, as boys turn into men, they'll storm the gates, and then just watch what happens when they do. Yes! Picture a handsome, heroically charismatic, plain-spoken, know-nothing, skirt-chasing, cocky old son-of-a. Lie down with dogs, and you wake up with a raise and a promotion. So he's a flirt, a complete egomaniac. The fact is, he's also the face of the strike. What a face, face of fact. That's a face that could save us all from sinking in the ocean. Like someone said, power tends to corrupt, and absolute power, wait, corrupts. Absolutely, that is genius. Begin me some time, I'll be twice as good as that. 6 months from never. Just look around at the world we're inheriting and think of the one we'll create. Their mistake is they got old. That's not a mistake we'll be making. No, sir, we'll stay young forever. Give those kids and me the brand new century, and watch what happens. It's David and Goliath, do or die, the fight is on, and I can't watch what happens. Then all I know is nothing happens if you just give in. It can't be any worse than how it's been, and it just so happened that we just might win. So whatever happens, let's begin.
You want to stay and do your monologue?
Yeah.
Right? Sorry, I forgot to put her monologue in here. I know, horrible. Go back a slide.
Hi again. I'm performing a monologue from the audition, and I proudly represent District 11, Troop 88860. What exactly are you looking for? I think I'd do a better job of auditioning if I knew exactly what you were after. You know, because I could do anything. I mean, not anything, but pretty close. Like if you wanted me to be flirty and funny, I could do that. Or if you wanted me to be all mean and everything, I could do that too. Or if it's just a really sad role I just cry about every day. Not for any real reason, just for practice. I practice crying in case it comes in handy sometime. You never know when you might need to cry. So, I'll stand in front of my mirror at home and try to imagine my mom dying. That usually doesn't work. So, I'll think about all those starving kids in Africa, and that doesn't work either. And then I think about puppies! And then I cry. Not like hurting puppies or anything, just puppies. I hate puppies. They're always looking at you like, look at me, I'm so cute. Well, you're not cute. You're just a baby dog. That doesn't automatically make you cute. And personally, I think puppies are sellouts. I mean, trying to turn on a TV and see a puppy not selling something. So I think about puppies, and then I cry. I can also burp on command. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Emma Lavender, and I'll be singing Waving Through a Window.
I'm on a roll. Sorry,
I've learned to slam the brake before I even turn the key, before I make a mistake, before I leave with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share, no, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun, because you've learned, On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping the glass. I'm
Oh, Lucy, I'm so depressed, I don't know what to do.
I think what you need most of all, Charlie Brown, is to come right out and admit all the things that are wrong with you.
All right, I'll try. I'm not very handsome or clever or lucid. Always been stupid at spelling and numbers. I've never been much playing football or baseball or stickball or checkers or marbles or ping pong. I'm usually awful at parties and dances. I stand like a stick, or I cough, or I laugh, or I don't bring a present, or spill the ice cream, and I get so depressed that I stand and I scream, oh, how could there possibly be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly blah as me?
Well, that's okay for a starter.
A starter?
Certainly. You don't think that mentioning these few superficial failings is going to do you any good, do you? Why, Charlie Brown, you really have to delve. You're stupid, self-centered, and moody.
Hi, Moody.
You're terribly dull to be with.
Yes, I am. And nobody likes me, not Frida, or Shermie, or Linus, or Schroeder,
Or Lucy.
or Lucy,
Or Snoopy.
or Snoop. Wait a minute, Snoopy likes me.
He only pretends to like you because you feed him. That doesn't count.
Or Snoopy. Oh, why was I born just to be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly?
Wait, you're not very much of a person.
That's certain.
Yet there is reason for hope.
There's hope?
For although you are no good at music like Schroeder, or happy like Snoopy, or lovely like me, you have that is each other me. No one else but the singular, remarkable human, Charlie Brown.
I'm me!
This is amazingly true. For whatever it's worth, Charlie Brown, you're you.
Gosh, Lucy, you know something? I'm beginning to feel better already. You're a true friend, Lucy. A true friend.
That'll be 5 cents.
My name's Reese Flood.
My name's Eli Frankler.
And my name's John Cook.
And we are doing the scene Waiting for the Bus from Waiting for the Bus, written by Benjamin Connors. We proudly present Troop 88860.
Okay, Descartes concluded that he knew, absolutely, he existed. That's all. But philosophers like G.E. Moy pointed out Descartes was basically saying, no one can know the existence of anyone but themselves. And who is no one if not other people? So that means that other people must. Ryan?
Do you think of gluten-free food at the carnival?
What?
The carnival, this weekend. Do you think of gluten-free food?
You know, I'm getting the weirdest feeling that you still were not listening.
Come on, this is serious. Do you think of like a food truck or a stand with gluten-free food?
Why on earth do you're not allergic to gluten?
Well, no.
I didn't even know you were going to the carnival. You going with like a friend who's allergic to gluten?
Well, not exactly.
You have a date!
No, it's
oh,
not,
look
it's
at you, I could cry. They grow up so fast.
I don't have a date.
Well, then you want a date. I have a hard time believing that you're just expressing, oh, so much concern for the gluten-free carnival enthusiasts of the tri-state area. So who is it?
Leah, please.
Gets a little the gossip, being a pariah.
You're not a pariah.
Aww, you're sweet. Who's the girl?
Please, Leah.
Or guy, love is blind.
It's a girl.
Oh yeah, they'll rise to that bait.
This conversation is over.
Uh-huh. You know, I'm gonna find her mysterious Salia crushes, you know? I'm like Sherlock Holmes over here. Nothing gets by me.
You are in no way like Sherlock Holmes.
I am too. I observe, I reflect, and then I deduce. Razor sharp perception. Ha!
Your fly's open.
Oh, thank you. You know, fine. If you won't tell me. Back to philosophy. I believe I was discussing more.
And I was wishing you'd discuss less.
Hey boys, who finished their history project?
Ugh, I'm like halfway done. I still have to create a PowerPoint about Julius Caesar and his accomplishments.
What are his accomplishments?
Maybe I'm less than halfway done.
That's alright. I don't know anything about my guy either. Haven't even started.
Would it put a damper on this little pity party if I said that I'm finished?
Yes.
Oh, lucky.
Can't really see how luck has anything to do with it.
You were born with a good work ethic. That's lucky.
Well, John Locke would say that you aren't born with any qualities.
And we're on.
He would say that you acquire all your personality traits after birth as a result of your experiences.
He would, but he can't because he's dead and irrelevant.
Carrots?
Mom woke me up late again. Didn't have time for breakfast, so carrots.
Oh, April. I think I have an oatmeal bar in here somewhere. You want that? Can't have you living like a rabbit here.
I would, but oatmeal has oats in it.
Yeah, it's an oatmeal bar.
I'm gluten intolerant.
Oh. Really? Wow, I'll be. I never knew that.
I kind of went mentioning it, but I thought you knew actually. I mean, how long have we known each other? Middle school?
Elementary, my dear Ryan.
Let's forget about this.
This is interesting. You learn new things every day, right, Ryan?
As long as you're alive, you do.
You boys all right?
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you.